When two different nonmetals combined, or when a nonmetal combines with a metalloid, the product is called a binary molecular compound. This means the compound's smallest individual unit is a molecule. When referring to the periodic table of elements, the nonmetals are located on the right side. Carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, and neon are examples of nonmetals. The metalloids, or semimetals, are located at the boundary between the nonmetals and the metals. Boron, silicon, and arsenic are examples of metalloids. Please pause the tutorial and try to identify the naming patterns. Also, here are a few questions to help you determine the naming patterns. Notice that the elements within each compound are nonmetals. Remember, when two different nonmetals combine, they form a molecular compound. In all of the compounds, the first part of the name is the first element in the formula. Also, prefixes are used to indicate the number of atoms of the element that is present in the molecule. For example, the prefix di indicates that 2 atoms of hydrogen are present in the molecule H2O. Also, notice that the prefix mono is not included when naming the first element. For example, the proper name for CO2 is carbon dioxide, not monocarbon dioxide. Another pattern that is present is the second element in each compound ends with "ide." Now that we have identified the rules for naming binary molecular compounds, let's work through a few practice problems. Please pause the tutorial and name each compound. For problem number 1, there is only one carbon present in the compound. Therefore, the first part of the compound's name is carbon. The second element in the compound is sulfur. Remember, the second element in each compound ends with "ide." Since there are 2 sulfur atoms in the compound, a prefix is added to sulfide. Therefore, the correct name of this compound is carbon disulfide. For problem number 2, the correct name is arsenic trichloride. For problem number 3, the correct name is sulfur hexafluoride. Lastly, for problem number 4, the correct name is nitrogen trihydride. This compound is also known as ammonia. The correct answer is A. When a sentence starts with the name of a compound, only the first letter of the first half of the name is capitalized. The second half of the name is always written in lowercase letters. Now let's try another set of problems. Please pause the tutorial and determine the correct formulas. For problem number 1, the prefix di indicates that there are 2 phosphorus atoms present in the compound. The prefix tri indicates that there are 3 oxygen atoms present in the compound. Therefore, the formula for diphosphorus trioxide is P2O3. For problem number 2, the correct formula for silicon tetrachloride is SiCl4. The correct formula for dinitrogen tetroxide is N2O4. Lastly, for problem number 4, the correct formula for tetraphosphorus hexoxide is P4O6.